Capo. It's so easy for us to get lost, right? Lost in love. I'm a grown man, I can tell you the truth. Hey Peter, I almost fell myself. When it get cold, it get cold. Something like Canada. I guess you can feel me on that one, right?
This is her actually the third time back in the building. She's like, you actually probably have the title of the most guest appearances. You're heavy in the club now. This is my girl. She is a singer, songwriter, choreographer, dancer, 3-time Canadian Latin Music Award winner in the building. This is my girl, Teria Morada. My girl.
How are you guys?
Went all out. I'm loving the vibe. You got the ambiance for this evening. 1001 Arabian Nights, our Middle Eastern cuisine. It was a vibe. How are you tonight, my girl?
I'm great. How are you?
Everything is awesome. I'm living the dream right now. We're having a good ass time. So
Sweet.
I'm always glad to have you in the middle. Like I said, you own the very esteemed title of host guest appearances for the Heightened Chef, and that is not without reason. I know you always put on an amazing show, and we're going to be excited to watch it and excited to put it out there so that people can see it as well. So how you been, my girl? It's been a little months.
Hustling.
I know a lot can change in a couple months. How has it been?
Wow, it's been different. You know, I went from artist, entertainer, and all that jazz to like patriot. I'm like, woo.
Yes.
So yeah, you know, fighting the fight over here with the whole all of our Ontarians, and you know, I'm still hustling, doing what I do. I sing, I dance. You know, I record every week. I get to dance every week. I get to do gymnastics every week with my students. I'm a lucky girl.
Good. That's a whole full plate of things that you got to do already.
I'm an artist, but I'm so lucky that I have like different like facets of art. So, you know, like I don't get bored, right? So like I'm doing music one day and the next day I'm like doing like choreography for like, you know, the Olympics or something. And then the next day I'm doing something else. It's always like, whatever. I have a few set things that I do like every week, but then pretty much everything else is like, let's see what happens this week.
Yeah. But no, I love it. I love it. Like you just said, like that, there are so many facets of that, what you do and the way you can express your artistic vibes. And I think that's a part of the reason why your sound is so awesome, because you're able to bring all of these different influences and have it like kind of influence what it is that you're trying to do. And I love that part of it. And I know that I have no idea. You didn't tell me what the set list was going to be tonight. So I'm just going to be a total audience member and be wowed by you. But I know there's one song that actually really fit the vibe tonight. And it was one of the songs that I really love. It's the Mediterranean song. Is that what? Sorry, the title of it is
Mediterranean 2.0.
Mediterranean 2.0. That's right.
Can I give you a backstory real quick?
I want you to.
Great. Because, you know, I always have a backstory. The vibe of that song is supposed to be like, you know, if it was a World Cup song or a Euro Cup song or a Mediterranean fusion, it's like Club Med, hands up, baby, hands up, which I actually refer to in the song. But I was told not to call it Club Med because I was going to get in trouble. So I took the Club Med name off and I put it at Mediterranean 2.0 because that's real, like it's an old school thing, that song. So I thought I'd be doing the new school version of it. And there's actually 8 languages in the song. And yeah, and I will be doing it tonight. Tonight, I'm going to do a little fusion for you of dance and singing. I have a song called Titi Cobra. Titi's my nickname. And some say that I move like a cobra sometimes. I'm not going to go crazy into the belly dance. I'm just going to do a little belly dance because I have an injury. But I'm going to not take it easy per se, but I'm not going to go like full on belly dance show. But there is a belly singing fusion tonight.
I love it. I'm so excited. It's always a vibe. Like, just look at the vibe, the ambiance. The fact that you take the time to do all of this is incredible. And this is why you are a champion, my girl. You know we love you. You know we love you. But yeah, so talk to us a little bit about the music. What are some of the things that you have coming up music-wise? Like, do you have tracks? I know you just recently released the album for
Yes.
this year, Aries.
Yes. The Aries, actually the ram horns, if you can see, they're like on top of that back there. They're kind of hidden because of the purple that matched the purple there. But I had these custom made ram horns. My girl from Flash Design and House S&M, Sass and Magic, Stacy, she hooked me up. Purple ram horns, because I'm such an Aries, and on the album cover is like all these symbols of me, basically.
You are on the cover. You actually have those horns. It's real. I love you.
They're right over there. They're hanging right there.
Sure.
Aries was my first like complete album, like solo album. There are some collabs on there, and I've always just put out singles after singles after single. And so I really wanted to do the album, and I thought, why not on my birthday? So I put it out on my birthday. And I'm already thinking about my next album. I love the songs on my album. They're very diverse, and I got such feedback. It was like such a high to hear everybody's feedback on the album. But I feel like some people are getting bored of it already.
Really? Oh, man.
Yeah. And they're like, moving on. So the one of the songs I'm doing tonight, I'm doing a little piece, is actually an answer song. You remember back in the day, they used to do answers to songs?
Yes.
Like they would come on song. It was like wasn't it Creep or something like TLC? That the guy, not Creep.
It was there was no
It
scrub.
was Joe Scrubs, right? And they did like an answer. So I kind of did that with this guy. He did this song, and then we kind of did a remix, and then I kind of took it another level and made like a respuesta, like an answer to it. So I'm gonna do a little piece of that, and it's you know, our boy Snow con Calma, his producer William Dinero from For Sound Media. He did this beat like 15 years ago, and he sent it to me because I did All For You Baby Boo on my album with him. And he sent me like 3 tracks, and I was looking for something else, and I stumbled upon it like, I don't know, months later, and I was like, oh, what is this? I forgot about this. And then this came out. So I'm going to do a piece of that for you tonight too. And a little bit of my old school sarandeo, because I know it's a crowd favorite. So I'm going to do a little piece of that too. It's going to be funny in a belly dance costume, or somewhat of a belly dance costume, to do sarandeo, but I'm going to fuse it out.
Yo, that is a piece of mi corazón, yo. That is it. Yeah. You get me every time with it. That's going to be awesome. But so do you feel that kind of like during this particular period in time for everybody, do you feel it's been helpful for you in terms of the stuff that you're putting out, or in terms of like how you've been able to put things out? Or do you feel like I know obviously you're performing, you need to be in front of people, and us too, we want to be able to do live things and be in front of people as well. We get that vibe. But in what ways do you feel like maybe this being locked down and being in these pandemic vibes have potentially helped you in terms of being able to put out the music?
I think because I was so limited in the things I could do in general, and my studio stayed open for most of it. Like, so I wasn't even allowed to go to the gym or to teach like stuff. I was doing stuff online, but it's like a private place, my studio. So yeah, we got to keep going, and maybe people should know that, but oh well, we kept on doing it. And that's how, you know, the album came out when it did, because if I didn't have access like that, then probably I wouldn't have been able to do that. But most of the writing and stuff was done already. And there was only like 4 or 5 new songs. The other songs were like, there's a song on there that's super old, but it belonged on the album, which is Taking Me Higher, just like from 2010. I did that in California when I was living in California, but it needed to be on the album. But there was some new songs there. And actually there was one song I've been sitting on for quite some time. And a couple of my musical partners and stuff were like, yo, are you going to get on this track or what? Even some of my students were like, are you going to get on this track? Because it was a song about my mother who passed away, and about all the people in my family and my friends. I have so many people that have passed away from cancer, especially. And I'm almost used to losing people, which is crazy. But I felt it deserved a song from me that was different than the rest. And so even though I was brewing on it, it just didn't quite come together. And the composer of Taking Me Higher, who was actually Lebanese living in California, she, her father passed away. And I saw it on Facebook. And when I saw it, I was taken aback because I knew her father. He was an amazing violinist. And I was so like, I like sat in that moment for a minute. I was like, I haven't seen him in a few years. I haven't been in California for a while, but I really felt it. And I felt her, and I called her, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is perfect timing or not the perfect timing, but this song needs to be done. I've been waiting for the right moment. And as soon as I saw your dad passed away, I'm sorry. I said to her, Joelle, I don't know if I'm perfect time or not, but I feel like you need to compose this song for me. And I threw her the idea, and in 3 days, boom, song was done. And I wrote the lyrics like in half an hour. I put my niece on the piano to play the piano parts, she's 17. And my cousin, my little cousin, who lost her grandmother before she could meet her, who was my mom's sister. And I had her sing on the track. So the song Angels is, that was done completely during the pandemic.
Wow.
Yeah.
But there's so much influences going in on that. Like the energy would have rode the track alone. Like you could have just made a track out of just the energy coming off of that, because there's so much vibes.
It's so different. Complete. Like it's like a Disney sad song almost. Like it's very different than the rest, but it belongs there. So
yes,
track number 11.
Song has to have a significance, and it looks like a lot of them are coming out of some hidden gems, some things that have been tucked away for a long time. So
yeah,
I'm glad that there's a chance for all of those amazing talents and songs to come to light. You have awesome energy, my girl, all day, every day.
Thank you.
Cool. So let us know what you have coming up next. Is there anything? Where can we get in contact with you? Where can the people reach you? You know what I'm saying? How can people see you? What are some upcoming things that you might have?
You know what? To be honest, there are lots of things, but things are changing. Like for example, every year I do the Diwali Razzmatazz at the Celebration Square, Mississauga. I'm like one of the non-Indian headliners, like pretty much the headliners they bring from India. And like, I'm usually the closer or the one before the closer. And I have like a full-on international show. I sing, I dance, all my dancers, singers, Habibi, everybody's there. And this year they're like, oh my gosh, they're not giving us the Celebration Square. We need to do something different. Can we do a music video? So I was like, okay. So this year we're doing a music video. We're filming that in the next couple of weeks. I'm not singing on the track. It's in Hindi, most of it. Okay. But I conceived kind of the thing, and I'm putting all the international acts in the video. And there's a lot of kids, my students included. And so that will be coming out just after the Diwali Razzmatazz. I think like near the end of October. There may be a little bit of a performance in the amphitheater, but it's not 100% yet. They're still kind of working out restrictions. So normally I would say, come to see me there and the whole show, but it's not happening.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can find me on my socials. I mean, I always post where I'm at. Teria Morada Music on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you know.
Yes.
Huge.
All the things.
I have cats, Bob and Marley. Yes.
Which I've seen, and I love them.
Oh, did he just, because he just walked by. Now he's sitting by mommy's feet right now, you see. And so there might be some cats going across the situation here. Here's Marley.
Yes. He's chunky. He's a big one.
He's a big boy.
He's a big one. Hopefully he doesn't try and mess with mommy while she's doing it.
Well, he might get scared from the noise because I make a lot of noise, or he might try and, like the other one will try and get up in my feet. But when there's lights and everything going on, they might not. So they'll be my Cobra cats.
So did you get a chance to try the food? Did you get a chance to eat anything?
I did.
Okay.
I did. So last night when I got home, I was looking at it because I got here and it was in the fridge already. Because my dad got it from my dad's my neighbor, and he came into my apartment and he put it in my fridge. So I went in there and I was like, I'm gonna snoop and see what's in here because I don't know if I can wait till tomorrow. So I actually took out a few things. I took out the kebab, and it's like a tzatziki sort of, and some hummus, right? And so I was like, I'm just gonna eat some right now. And I was like, didn't I pass out on the couch?
Finished yourself.
The thing is that edible stuff doesn't really do anything to me. I have a very high tolerance. I don't know what like, you know, like alcohol, I'll drink and I'm not good. Like I drink and I'm like, I'm no good. But anything else, I'm got high tolerance. But edibles, anything I eat doesn't do anything to me. Nothing. If anything, I'll pass out. But I don't sit there and go, it's either nothing or sleep. So I was like, I wonder what's going to happen. And I fell asleep on my couch. Nice. Didn't even go to bed. Woke up, I cracked an eye. I was like, oh, that was good. I have a little bit more, but I'm gonna eat it after the show because I didn't want to be like, just in case.
That's a good call. That's
good stuff, though.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You got to let us know which one was your champion of the night when you get a chance to taste them all. Have you tasted everything, or did you taste everything? Yes. You did? So which one was your favorite thing? What's your champion of the night for tonight?
I think that because I have a sweet tooth, I'm going to say the baklava.
Okay.
But the food, all of it was really good. I really like potatoes, so I was like really down for the potatoes. Mm-hmm. The sauces were really good. The hummus was strong. And the tzatziki was good. But I have a sweet tooth, so I usually always pick. Don't you remember last time I was all about the dessert? I ate everyone's because I think that it was mine and Ben's. And then I think my girlfriend ordered a thing too. So I think that we had 3 of them when we were up in Bradford. That's right. And I ate everyone's dessert.
You are a rock star. I've said it. I'll say it.
Not one time, like over like a 2-day period. But I was like,
the world is not ready for Teria Morada. No one is ready for this force of nature. Yo, my girl, I love having you. Again, we could sit here and chat nonstop all day, but I know, and you know, that it's time to get things started. So I definitely want to see you rip it up tonight, 100%.
Ready?
You good?
Ready?
I'm ready like Freddie.
Just give me 1 second to situate myself.
Do you think?
Take my chair out of the way.
Yeah, we got you. This is the home, girl.
Make sure the cats are out of the way. They're out of the way.
In the building, giving us pure vibes from some stuff from her latest album drop, her first album drop, debut album drop, Aries. Here we go. Teria in the building.
Secret in suburbia. Tú quieres una chica como Medusa, eso era ti papá, pero no me abusas. Soy una diosa y yo soy poderosa. Can you handle this loca, loca, loca? No me importa el dinero, ni Valentín en febrero. No tires tu caca, pendejo. Show me real love and we are a go. No me importa el dinero, ni Valentín en febrero. No tires tu caca, pendejo. Show me real love and we are a go. Se te cobra, se te cobra, se te cobra, se te cobra, se te cobra. Yo soy la fuerte guerrera, no tienen que ser callejera. Yo quiero dinero, no quiero de tuyo, porque yo tengo santero, palero, cristiano, mexicano o venezolano. Pastor, presidente, rapero, no me importa si no eres loyal. Meet me on the dance floor, riding roulette. My body's sinking, upside down. Swifting and winding up in my face, gyrating all over the place. You and I will break and break. No hay nadie que me pone loca como tú. Tú y yo solitos dentro de la multitud. la luz. Zarandeo, meneo. Zarandeo, meneo. Zarandeo, meneo. Zarandeo, meneo. I wanna feel you jumping and bump, step on the ride, sweat on the rock and getting now. Me happy move this crowd, and then always you pulling me close. You can't live without your regular dose. Get down, 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 down. No hay nadie que me pone loca como tú y tú y tú, tú y yo solitos dentro la motito. Háblame, bailame, solo falta que se apague la luz. Zarandeo, meneo. Zarandeo, meneo. Zarandeo, meneo. Zarandeo, meneo. Así, así, papi, tócame aquí. Así, así, así. Dime qué sentiste anoche en mi casa, en mi cama, bien feliz, pues. Hola, mi papito rico. Titi Ganis. Jubias y Sam. Molto bene, habibi. Beijo. Bon voyage. Opa, olé. Ale, agua. Wepa, wepa. Chapelo. Opa, olé. Ale, agua. Wepa, wepa. Chapelo. Kissy, kissy, tell me. Dance avec moi. You can find me on the beach. Isla Salamina. Cairo, Morocco. Say, I go where you go. Roma, Lisboa, hasta Andalucía. Quiero, papito, volamos tantito. Contigo quiero escapar. La, la, la. Opa, olé. Ale, agua. Wepa, wepa. Chapelo. Opa, olé. Ale, agua. Wella, wella. Chapelo. Kissy, kissy, tummy. Yalla. Habibi, hayati. Elena, Horetume. Mykonos, I'm here to stay. Floating on the sea. Athena, Aphrodite, Cleopatra, try me. Quiero, papito, volamos tantito. Contigo quiero escapar. La, 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 la. Opa, ole. Ale, agua. Wepa, wepa. Chapelo. Opa, ole. Ale, agua. Wepa, wepa. Chapelo. Opa. And there it is. Woo!
Amazing. Amazing. Yo, you kill it every single time.
Every time.
Every time. No one can top you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say. You blow me away every single time.
You know what? I was like, should I rent microphones? I was like, wonder if I had like microphones, because I can't mix it in my house, right? I was like, I might have like a monitor and stuff. It might overpower the music. And I was like, I'm gonna sing just a cappella and like dance in some places and sing in some places and mash it up.
Yo, it worked, my girl. You killed it every single time. Every single time.
It's time for us to do this show live and in person.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Because I know the energy is going to be something else. The energy is something else, 100%. Yo, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part, my girl. You know I love you. You know it's amazing that you come through every single time. As soon as we get all the footage, get it all nice and edited together, we're definitely going to send it out so that we can post it and do everything. You are awesome sauce.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yo, thank you so much, my girl. Enjoy the night.
I'm probably going to fall asleep again on the couch. That's good, because I got to teach gymnastics tomorrow for 9 hours.
Wow.
Enjoy the sleep.
What a soldier. Good day.
I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. That won't happen. But
yeah,
I have a bunch of private lessons. So on Sunday, every other Sunday, I go in for my private lessons. So it's going to be quite a full day, but it's good.
Yes.
Hay que ser dinero.
You need it. You know, my girl. Yo, thank you so much again, my girl. It was awesome. You do an amazing job every single time.
I'm here for you guys.
Yo, love is love. That's my girl right there, Terry Morana. In the building.
Okay.
Big up.
Peace out.
Big kiss.
Ciao.
See you.
Scotch in the bitch, you can call me that though shacky nigga. Philippa teeth on the wrist, long arms, and this water I'm a